Alright all, welcome back to Junker Clunkers. I am Grady, your host as normal. Hopefully you can hear me. I got the heater literally going right next to me. This right here is the 66 Mustang. I've been promising for a very long time that I was going to get to it. Well, guess what? The day has arrived. Today is Sunday the 18th of February. This marks the start of a new journey with the Mustang. We have a complete floor pan, a complete trunk pan, inner and outer wheelhouse, both sides, quarters, frame rails, supports, seat mounts. We, as far as I know, I purchased over the years everything necessary to take this 66 and bring her back to real life. If you've been following the channel for any length of time, there are some videos way back that I put this car together. I put a 6-cylinder in it, and then I put a 289 V8 in it. And unfortunately, over the years, I've got my butt whooped with this thing. About 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, I made a video explaining to you guys that I got screwed over with this car, and that is 100% the truth. I really did get screwed over really hard. I had a guy in New Boston, New Hampshire, that I had met, and he had replaced the front clip for me years and years and years ago. Well, if you fast forward to years later, I was looking to have all this stuff that we're gonna do done, and you know, he gave me a good price, and I paid him the money. I stripped the car down to what he wanted, you know, no motor, no interior, no nothing, stuff like that, and he took the car. He had it for almost 2 years. Told me that it was in process, was sending me pictures. I never went down and checked on it because I don't know if you guys are aware, there's another video out there. I have what's called agoraphobia, and I was a shut-in for a very long time. And unfortunately, at that time that the car was in New Boston, I was unable to even go out on my porch without having an anxiety attack. But that's for another video, another time. Regardless, I got screwed over. The guy took my money. The car sat and sat and sat. My parts were sitting outside. They got rusty. So we're going to have to clean them up and get them back down to bare metal and treat them and all that stuff before they end up going in for the final time. But I did get my money back out of him. It took me many years and $50 payments at a time. I won't release his name. It won't do me any good. The guy is in so much trouble as it is because he did a bunch of theft by deceptions anyhow. It really sucked. It really sucked for me because I spent a lot of money, and it took me a long time to get the money up just to get the parts, you know, because collecting all these parts over the years wasn't cheap, and then to just have them get ruined, and it was a whole thing, guys. But that's just a recap on the car. After I got it back from New Boston, it sat in my storage unit for many years, and then I kept saying, I'm gonna do this car, I'm gonna do this car, I'm gonna do this car. It's hard to explain something without getting too much into my life, but this car was supposed to be a father and son project. Maybe not this car in particular, but the project at hand. And unfortunately, it's just never going to happen for personal reasons that I'm not going to get into online. And I hope you guys can respect that. But just understand that one of the biggest reasons that it's been so hard to get on this thing is because of emotional reasons for me. But I need to get past that because This car is just sitting here. This car is sitting here doing nothing. I have parts. I have lots of parts to go into this thing. I have enough, not enough, but I have parts where I have a 9-inch rear end. I have a 289. I have spindles to make it a 5-lug. I have wheelwood disc brake setup to go in the front. I have the clutch setup. I have a rug. I have so much stuff, but I still have a long ways to go. I have a lot more stuff that has to be gotten to. I got the I think it's a 3-inch hood rise. I always wanted that. I got that a couple years ago. Yeah, guys, I got a lot of parts and a lot of parts to come, but I need to start getting this project done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to be about it. So let's get in it. Right or wrong, I'm going to screw up. I know I am. I don't know how to do this stuff, but I can't afford to pay somebody to do it. And that's that. I have the parts. If I screw it up, I screw it up. You know what I mean? We're going to do our best to figure this out. And that's that. So I really hope you guys can come along for the journey. If you would, please smash the thumbs up button, because this stuff is not cheap, and I'm trying to recoup a little bit of money by making these videos, and I wanted to maybe help somebody else out at the same time. Give them a little bit of inspiration, because I know I'm not the only one out there that's been screwed over, and you can't give up on your projects. I mean, like I said, this is my realistic dream car. I would love to have a fastback or an Eleanor, if you will, but it's not going to happen because I don't have the money. Just for the damn roof setup is like 20 grand, guys. So this coupe, to me, is going to be plenty kick-ass. We just need to get it all done so we can start putting cool parts into it. You know what I mean? So once again, I'm going to stop yipping-yapping. We're going to start cutting this thing up. I'm going to cut it today. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I should put in some supports. I don't know. But let me show you what we got going on. All right, all. So, as you can see, I've got all the wiring all the way from the back, all out. The drive shaft's out of it, transmission's out of it, motor's out of it. There's no fuel lines left. There's no nothing. So, essentially, there isn't anything we need to worry about. Frame rails roughly start somewhere in this area for the rear. I know there's something like this. It's something like coming up into here, into this area for the front. They're not even tied in. Somebody has been in here long before me and started replacing floor pans. It just didn't do a very good job. They overlapped a bunch of crap. I mean, you know, hopefully I have. I think I got the extension pan. If not, I think we can make something there. Now I do know. Oh, that's definitely a don't lose part. That's your. Yep. Guess it's not gonna come out. That's what mounts your door. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this up into sections. I'm gonna try and get this pan out. This is your seat pan. I'm gonna try and get the floor piece out. You can see it's just tacked in a few spots. Get that out, get this out, because somebody has replaced those couple pieces. That way I can stand in the car then and start cutting more. And we'll just keep going. I think we're gonna go up to something like in this area, because this piece is a very solid piece. I have that over in the other storage unit, which we will grab, but we got a lot of work before we have to even worry about that. I do know from the research I've done that right in here, this is where the floor and the body meet. Meaning there's going to be a bunch of welds in here. There are anywhere between 11 to 40. Because this was all done by hand back in '66. It wasn't done by a machine. These are all spot welds. We're gonna have to find them all, grind them down, and then we'll split this seam right here. There's gonna be a lot of cleanup. I mean, come on, guys. This, to me, that's I don't, no, not acceptable. Yeah, it worked for a while, but I really want this car to be something. So I'm gonna set you up in the tripod, guys, and I'm gonna start cutting this thing. Like I said, right or wrong, I'm gonna start cutting out floor pans. I'm not so worried about the car tilt shifting and, you know, being out of whack, because I'm gonna do the floor to begin with. Yes, I will be cutting out the frame rails, but there's still gonna be rigidity here because this will still be in. I'm not gonna take out the wheelhouses yet. Well, yeah, not right now. And then the car is still, it's still put together, you know? If enough people complain to me that I'm doing it wrong, maybe I'll take some old bed rails and I'll put some cross supports. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Not a darn clue. I'm just gonna get into it. Let's cut it. Yeah! All right, all. Hopefully I can get you a good shot. It's gonna be kind of difficult for me to show you everything, but I'm gonna try. So, I think the first thing I wanna do is cut these welds here. Gonna keep going around, finding welds to cut. Like there's one here. I think there's, I have to get past all this, I don't know, bathroom sealant, tile sealant, I don't know what the hell it is, but it's not right. Not saying I haven't done it, because I have. Come on. Oh, she donezo. This one. Come on, give me my pry bar. Here. Well, there we go. Well, what's that? What the heck is it stuck on, guy? Oh, looks like it's layered. I don't know. Does the whole thing want to come out as one? I guess I don't care. I'll just keep working my way around. That's what it wants. Well, I got some blades here too. I know my uncle said to be careful about using a Sawzall blade, because I guess you'll you could distort the metal, but I don't care about any of this because I got new shit, you know what I mean? So hopefully this car doesn't fall off jack stands while I'm doing this. You guys went flying. Did you see that? Hopefully y'all are okay. Y'all went flying on that one. I broke the other blade, so hopefully it didn't happen too many times. Go this way. Would you let me go this way? I think that might be the frame rail. Alright, we'll stop frigging around. We'll go back to grinding. I was just hoping to be able to get through it quicker. Oh well. Jeez, and crackers. Alright, so we've got it zippity zoobs off. Now we're just gonna do this. I don't know what the best way is gonna do because it is booger welded, but it is welded nonetheless that whole way. These blades don't seem to be holding up. What are these? Warrior. They're Junkos. So I don't know. I'll just keep working at it. We'll figure something out here. Alright all. I'll get you set up. I'm gonna, I don't know, do some kind of a slice thing. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. Okay, so it's all come on. So this. There we go. Woo! Hot tibby. Very much holding this shit on, guys. This whole floor pan's almost ready to come out. Oopsie. I took you guys out with it. My bad. I knocked you guys down with it. As you can see, seat pan is out. I'm gonna try and save as much of this stuff as I can, guys, because you never know if I can use this somewhere else. So now we gotta, and then this piece of floor will be out. Let's get at it. I don't know how to explain this one because I don't know what happened, but my helmet literally just exploded into a buttload of pieces. I haven't even used this thing yet all. His name is Jackson. Well, I won't be buying that one again. I'm gonna have to zip tie that thing back together to use it, I guess. Not gonna do it right now. Start cutting. Hopefully y'all can see well. I'm gonna put this on too so I have something to hold on. American Designs. That must have been the floor pan, or yeah, whatever they used. I don't know. I guess it was called American Designs. Okay, stop talking. Get going. Probably gotta use the Sawzall. Yeah, we got a bit of a little, you know, hook cut. Okay, broke out of the blade. These blades are garbage all. Garbage. At that store too, I have all the 20 volt stuff, so I already had a battery. They didn't have any batteries, so no biggie. Okay. Ow. All right. Like I said, I'm going to save all the metal while I'm doing this project, because you never know where you're going to need a little sliver or something. There we go. Definitely be careful, because you got a lot of sharp metal here. Probably going to set this under the rig for now. I got no place to get a door over here, but it's kind of barricaded right this second. Look at a mess. There we go. Huh. Alright, let me bring in here, guys. So, there's that floor pan piece. Looks like they got a whole side. It doesn't seem to be terrible metal. It's in pretty good shape still, so I might save this for future projects, at least some of it. You can see that they just overlapped it here. As you can see, this is a brand new frame rail for me. I had the front clip done years ago, They just, oh, yep, I got stuff falling over there. You can see they just scabbed in some pieces. There's my floor extension pieces right here that'll go up in here and save for having to make in those pieces. So then you look back here. Let's see if I can. This is your torque box, I believe, underneath this. Can't really get to it, but that's where your frame rail starts, and it's going to run back. This is where your torque box is. Like I said, the leaf spring sits just a little bit back from there, and it's very rotted. If you look back in my videos from before, you can see how rotted this poor car is. So you can see why we're doing what we're doing, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit out here. It's about 5 or 5:30 or so. I'm gonna sit out here for a couple of minutes just to make sure none of the sparks ignite anywhere, you know, anything. Most people will tell you most people that work in garages doing fabricating and such will tell you not to leave your shop unattended right after you weld or you burn or you cut or torch or anything like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit out here and I'll probably start editing this video and make sure nothing catches fire, because I really don't want my garage burning down. It ain't much to look at, guys, but it's mine, you know, and I'm damn proud of that. I know some people complain about how dirty my garage is. Well, it's too dirty for you, stop watching. No, I'm just kidding. Keep watching. I need you to watch. I don't care if you guys comment that I have a dirty garage. I know I do. Once I get my crap together, I'll never get my crap together. But once I get things going right, now, once I find somebody that'll help me out in here, that's what I need. I need an assistant. I can't pay you anything, but I'll give you good company. Anyhow, you know, guys, I'm happy with what we got done. It was just a few hours worth of work. We got this piece of floor cut out. We got the seat cut out. We got the seat plate cut out. And we've exposed, obviously, reasons of why people did this before. So, with that being said, we're going to keep going at it. Not today. This is going to be the end of the video, unfortunately. But I'm going to keep going on it. You guys let me know if you would prefer a long, like hour or two long video, or if you want them broken up where I tore this pan out. Next time I tear out the back and the other back and maybe the other side. Little pieces like that. I would prefer to put out videos like that, but if you want a long video, put that in the comment. We got merch we've been thinking about doing. Not really sure I want to deal with that right now. I am trying to figure out how I can make this channel make me a little bit of money so I can keep going on projects like this. We got Brent's car on the lift. He's paying for all that stuff himself, so I'm not asking for support anywhere over there. I hate asking people, hey, send me money for watching me. I don't like doing that. If you feel like you want to send something to help out the projects move faster and in a better direction, absolutely send something over. But if not, don't break yourself. I'm not looking for that. I want to make money on this channel so this can become my job, absolutely. But the weird part is saying, hey, everybody, send me some money. I'm never going to do that. You won't ever hear me say, send me some money. If you feel like you have something you want to send me, go ahead. We have a P.O. box, perfectly fine. I love letters. I love reading letters, as long as they're appropriate. So, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm not really going to get out of here. I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, make sure nothing lights on fire. But, I mean, how cool is this? We finally started the Mustang project. It's really happening. This is something I've been dreaming of for a very long time, I guess I've been waiting for somebody with knowledge to help me. But things I've realized is that nobody's going to do it for free. And I get it. I understand it. But it just sucks doing this kind of stuff alone, especially when you've never done it. Mechanical doesn't make me nervous. It's when you start cutting the body away from a car and putting in a new body piece, you know? So that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate everybody watching. Once again, let me know if you want a long form or a short form, or you don't care, you'll watch whatever I put out. If I'm doing something wrong, put it down in the comments. If I'm doing something right, put it in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. And as always, like, share, subscribe, or don't.